Welcome to Casense.
Almost every business today faces a tough reality. We all know we need to stop polluting, but cutting that pollution costs money, and for most companies, budgets are incredibly tight. Imagine a factory we'll call Brickworks Co. The managers there sincerely want to clean up their operations and hit their climate goals, but they only have a limited amount of money to make it happen. Very quickly, they run into a wall of choices. Should they buy simple LED lights, switch to entirely new fuels, install massive solar panels? With so many options and a strict budget, trying to figure out where to start is paralyzing. There is a specific framework designed to cut through that exact confusion. It is called the Marginal Abatement Cost Curve, or the MACC for short. By scoring every single option against the exact same financial math, the MACC turns a chaotic environmental wish list into an organized, prioritized business plan. This chart shows how the framework organizes our options. The horizontal line at the bottom is abatement potential. That is simply a measure of exactly how much carbon a specific upgrade can cut. The wider the block, the more pollution it removes. The vertical line tracks the cost per ton. This measures the actual money spent to achieve that specific carbon cut. The taller the block, the more expensive it is to remove 1 ton of CO2. But here is where the chart gets interesting. Halfway up that vertical line is the zero mark. Not every block goes up. Some drop below zero. These are negative cost measures, which means they actually save the company more money than they cost. For a factory, this usually includes things like adding better insulation to the pipes, or upgrading to highly efficient motors that require a fraction of the electricity to run. The architecture of the chart proves that early environmental upgrades act as profitable investments, generating cash while they remove carbon. There is a golden rule for reading this chart. You always start at the absolute cheapest end on the left and work your way to the most expensive end on the right. So for Brickworks Co., the first step is to take all their carbon-cutting ideas and score them by their cost per ton. The negative cost freebies, like LED lighting and improving the efficiency of their kilns, are placed on the far left. The moderately priced options, like installing a solar array on the roof, sit squarely in the middle. And the drastically expensive last resort options, like complex carbon capture technology, get pushed all the way to the right. This ranking creates a clear financial strategy. Starting with the negative cost items produces an immediate stream of fresh savings for the company. Those early savings are then funneled forward. The profit from the efficient kilns helps pay for the solar panels, and the savings from the solar panels help pay for the carbon capture. By strictly ranking their options by cost per ton, Brickworks avoids draining their budget on a single piece of flashy tech. Instead, they get the most emissions cut for every single rupee they spend. When you are trying to figure out where to spend a budget, this framework is a powerful tool for prioritizing your actions and building a step-by-step roadmap to net zero. However, relying on this framework as an absolute, unchanging truth will eventually lead to poor planning. First, technology shifts quickly. A piece of equipment that is prohibitively expensive today might drop in price by next year, entirely changing where it belongs on the curve. Second, the chart treats every measure as an isolated project, ignoring how they interact. Doing one upgrade, like better insulation, might actually change the necessary size and cost of your next upgrade, like a new heating system. Finally, just because an option sits on the expensive, far right side of the chart doesn't mean you can ignore it. Some of those pricey upgrades are essential if a company wants to reach zero emissions. Even with these limitations, the MACC identifies which cuts pay for themselves. It transforms the anxiety of climate change into a logical, self-funding shopping list for a greener future.